Hey, Shalom, Mishon, when the stuff souls by giving all praise to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Double honor, supposed to GMS on honors, two brothers doing the work in truth, while sincerity. This was just a quick one, right, and how we're basically seeing prophecy unfold before our eyes. Right, this is more news that Turkey is basically at loggerheads with the United States / NATO / United States. Right, so blinding Israel's defense. Turkish media says Ankara could disable U.S. radar over F-35 deal. I'll just read these first four. Actually, no, it's not important. Read this. Says basically because Turkey's trying to buy the S-400 system, but they're basically saying that it could open the may exploit vulnerabilities of the US-made F-35 Lightning II fighter jets, i.e. the fighter jet that falls out the sky when it gets too hot. Yeah, I mean, when you look up, I mean, I don't know if they fixed any of the problems, but you know, there's a flying duck is a piece of shit. Right, this is the newspaper called the implication that the planned deal may be frozen blackmail by Washington and suggested that in retaliation, Ankara could dismantle the GirdUpThyLoins2 radar station, the powerful ANTPY-2X band early warning radar, which was set up by the US in the eastern province of Malatya in 2012 as part of NATO's system of airspace surveillance in the region. The newspaper says that unlike similar surveillance sites in Israel, Jordan, Qatar, and the UAE, the GirdUpThyLoins2 radar station can detect missile launches from the entire western part of Iran. If the site disabled, the airspace would no longer be properly monitored by NATO. Or you know, you can read the rest if you so please. And then what was this one? It was today. Which one was which? Yeah, this one was today. Today's the 21st. This one was today, and this was literally just yesterday. It says Erdogan's chief advisor calls for Turkey's NATO membership to be reconsidered. Right, it says that the president of the Great Turkish Nation, basically saying it's got the Turkey has the second largest army in the alliance after the US. Basically says tensions between the military bloc and Turkey escalated last week when Turkey's founding leader Mustafa Ataturk and current president Tayyip Erdogan were depicted as enemies during NATO drills. You know, and they basically going in, and you've been seeing things happening ever since the coup in Turkey. Was it last year or year before or early this year? I forget when. That year, it must have been last year or early this year, end of last year, early this year. Right, but it goes into what was written aforetime. Says Ezekiel 38 from the top. Says, and the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set that face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and prophesy against him. Right, so Gog and the land of Magog, right, that's referring to Japheth originally. However, their land is currently inhabited by those Russians. Right, when you read other scriptures, for instance in Jeremiah, talks about the north country, you know, shoot arrows at her, etc., etc. You can, you know, deduce that, you know, what the prophecy is saying is it's referring to Russia. Right. It says, and prophesy against them, and say, thus saith Yahweh, behold, I am against thee. Why? Because Russians are still Edomites. You know, Lord ain't for no Edomites. It says, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, I'll turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaw. Basically, go back into that warrior, you know, power that they used to be during the Cold War. So then I'll bring thee forth, and all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them with handling swords. Right, Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them. Right, so Persia, you already know who that is. That's Iran, which is why they said, you know, it's a big deal. You know, we know Iran's going to be, you know, if it is scripture say, the least of the flock shall draw them out, in reference to Israel. And you know, Israel been talking about attacking Iran for the longest. You know, it says all of them with shield and helmet. Goma here, that's reference to Turkey. Like I said, that's why, because, you know, just even 2 years ago, the you know, the prospect of Russia and Turkey being allies and friends was completely wild one. For instance, you had when Turkey shot down the Russian fighter jet, you know, it was just like, whoa. Right, so I'll read verse 7, says, be thou prepared and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. Basically showing that, you know, Turkey's going to be on the side of Russia, and Russia's going to protect them. And you see that here, You know, it says because they've sold S400 systems. So that, right, Ezekiel 33:33 says, when this comes to pass, lo, it will come. Then shall it be known that a prophet hath been among them. So starting with the apostles and their, and their elders before them, while they've been speaking, the Spirit of the Lord has been with them. Basically, break down these prophecies, break down, what the mark of the beast is, and now all of these things are coming to pass. It's being known who the real prophets are. People go say, "Oh man, damn, they were actually right." Apostles broke this down a while back, years ago. You got videos, even if it was 3 years ago, it's still before this was actually happening. But obviously this was, I've been breaking it down, for a while. And then now we're seeing it come to pass. So we're literally living in the days where prophecies coming to pass. And our end of Mark 13:33 says, "Take ye heed, watch and pray, for you know not when the time is." And that's what we're doing. We're seeing these things coming to pass, and we're like, "Yo, oh man, damn, we're out of here." We're seeing the prophecies coming to pass. I'm like, damn, this really is the truth. Well, not saying that we didn't believe before, but all of these things make sure our faith. They confirm our faith. It's like, damn, shit, that was written before, man. And then, people like to talk about the validity of the scriptures, and this is validating the scriptures. This was prophesied before it happened, and it's happening. Alright, so, with that, Lord's will be been edified. Shalom.